Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I'm back with Brann Warrior, but this time I've taken it in a completely different direction. I kind of speculated on the first time where we were really greedy with it and we tried to put in like a mining and an odyn package that perhaps Brann just needed to be in some sort of value package on its own. Maybe odyn was too much, you know, you can't take turn 6 and turn 8 off, right? Perhaps the mining package was too much, you know, running singletons of the mining package. It meant you could only put 4 of the miners in there, so you didn't always get the reward. So instead I've taken it in a completely different direction, and I've taken it towards the menagerie deck. So I've built a Highlander menagerie deck. There are a few control tools still in here, and I might actually cut some of these cards. Namely, Bladestorm is the big one. I've also thrown in Aftershocks. The real reason that they're both still in this deck, or Aftershocks I've added to the deck, is there's a lot of Token Druid hanging around, and I do want some answers to Token Druid, and they're pretty good answers to Token Druid. The rest of the cards, though, are way more proactive than they were before. I have stuff like Party Animal for, you know, rewarding having the menagerie side of things. Power Sliders in here as well, which notably, another Battlecry card. But unlike before where I had insane amounts of value, a lot of my Battlecry cards, you know, generated more cards, I've now got more cards that are proactive, like they do something when they go onto the field and, you know, have an effect on the field instead. So I'm hoping to not have Giga Full Hand this time. Also, unlike some of the previous episodes where, you know, I just do this, you know, play 7 games and see how it does, this is probably going to be like some tuning over the course of the episode. I might even run it a little bit longer because I think there is something here, and I have seen that there are players in Higher Legend that are running this as a menagerie deck instead. In fact, I believe that former world champion, I believe I'm right, Bunny Hopper is running this as an XL 40 card menagerie singleton deck, and is actually having some good success with it. Instead of going to 40 though, I think we can cut this down to 30. So this is my 30 card list. I'm hoping, as I said, that I can win via, honestly, the win condition, it's Astalor. You just don't need anything else. Astalor tier 3, if you duplicate the Battlecry, it just blows people out of the water, right? But we still have some good value in here, and even stuff like Snapdragon, if you get the double Battlecry, that's pretty good, and most of my minions in my deck are Battlecry minions, so Snapdragon has a big payoff. It's also a beast. We've got Nagas in here, Pirates. The Amalgam Band is in here as well. Remember, that's a Battlecry, so you get turbo effects. The only kind of weird oddity in this deck, I would say, is Drone Deconstructor. I was kind of struggling to put in 1-drops, and with good Battlecries. And I came to the conclusion that maybe Drone Deconstructor is fine. And the Sparkbot, at the very least, we could magnetize it to the Amalgams, and, you know, maybe that matters. Anyway, without further ado, let's get cracking and see how this goes. Other notable things, I've cut out Sanitize because I don't have as much armor gaining. As soon as I took Odyn out the deck, I cut most of the armor gaining cards from there. I've also taken Ignis out the deck as well, so this is way more tempo orientated than before. And I'm hoping I can punish the greedy warriors.
Victory or death! Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow.
I don't think I want to From the Depths in hand. Astalor in hand. So I kind of want to save Astalor for the duplicate Battlecry. But we'll see. Other noticeable things, or stuff I want to mention, I nearly ran this card without the Amalgam Band in here, and consequently Alexstrasza, which is in here mainly because it's a dragon, but also another win condition. It's potentially, you know, surprise 16 damage. I nearly put Talon in the deck to tutor specifically for... specifically tutor for Brann, so I could definitely get the Brann. But I feel like the Amalgam Band is almost another win condition in its own right, so I decided to keep one Amalgam Band in here, and as a result, I decided to run more expensive minions in the deck as well, like Alexstrasza. Anyway, I don't want to be super slow here. What's this round? Gain 5 armor. I prefer this to be value. I I did try to put as many minions with tribes in my deck as possible, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to have come to fruition right now. A bit of an unlucky roll that I drew Voon and Astalor. Sorry, what are you right now? Okay, discover a taunt minion. Deal or no deal? I think we'll go for deal here. Backstage bouncers in my deck, so arguably it's a good choice. You know what? I'll deny you a draw, maybe.
This place is scary.
Okay, frightened flunky. I think next turn is 2-drop Anima Extractor. Alright, this is Giga Greedy, I think. There is a part of me... Okay, Aftershock, calm down. Calm down, Aftershock. I think we do coin 3. I could Voon it, but I'm beginning to lose tempo, and that's the name of the game. If they play an Aftershock, so be it. Enjoy. Thought below. Some interesting cards here, is all I'll say. I would have traded that again to get another proc of Extractor, but... Ooh, last spell you played. I don't know. I simply do not know.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'm just toying with playing Voon here for 2 cards, but I feel like Voon on the Amalgam Band is just so much value. I could do 3 to all. I could just chill. I'm just gonna chill. I'm not even gonna forge you.
This place is scary.
That's not Highlander. Unexpected. It's probably Taunt Warrior then, right? Or some amalgamation of that? Enrage Warrior, alright. What a weird opening. Anyway, Flame on. You get to draw 3 cards. Well done. You know what? As soon as I saw Thori Below, I should have known it was Enrage. It was only going to be one thing. One, 2, 3. I would have to put 4 in via Trial by Fire. But that might be my best bet, sadly. Hand a little bit stinky again. I could also Aftershock here, break the egg. Actually, I think this is the right play. No, it's not. I'm dumb. I can't count. Just don't worry about it. It's a problem that I have, the inability to count. Let's not chase after bad money then. Then I think we Bladestorm. And... is this good enough for Voon? You've still not played a spell yet this game. Voon is draw 3. I think I'll go for Voon. Not the most high impact Voon, but we have double Bouncer now. Bounce is a pretty good card. Slow down the opposition. The Sword Eaters are also pretty decent. And this wasn't in the deck as a reminder, so... right, now we're going to Trial by Fire. Oops. That minion cannot attack. Welcome back, Florida Below. Goodbye, Florida Below. So the last spell they played now was Embers of Strength. Light of the Phoenix is now the last spell. I know we've just buffed these cards, but... oh, it's going to turn my Highlander off, though. I can't do it. Yeah, I have to play the Sword Eater, the Rockstar. Okay, I know what I need to do. Taunt up. So now I've played each one of my copied cards, I believe. So if I flip the deck, we're still Highlander.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all.
Not gonna lie. Oh, but that's not in the deck. I was gonna say, I didn't expect Silver Fury Stalwart in the deck. Still draw 2 right now as well in the spell department.
Mortals, so full of sin.
I am a little concerned that the Giga buffing something in the hand. That is unbelievably good. Alright. Reno time. Not the best button I've ever seen. But I'll take it. You're right on cue. I was going to say I might have to flip the deck for Brawl or something like that.
Vengeance for the banquet.
Ow. So the last thing they played was Taunt.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Burn away the blight.
How many? 4.
It's so crazy, it just might work.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Or are you genius? Not punished.
Fast here.
Pick me! Pick me!
One shot is all I need.
Alright, all I need to do is keep taunting up and we're fine, right? Smile. And having a big board of minions so we don't just get run over by... Actually, do they run the 9-mana beast in that deck? I don't remember. You didn't finale that.
To perfect.
I think they just realised the error of their ways. Oh, no, okay, never mind. Chorus Rift of fishing. Is this Brawl territory? How do I get punished via Brawl? The 11-9 lives. What do I do if the 11-9 lives? We play the Amalgam Band. Do I need Brawl? Why am I so worried about this?
Any questions?
I want Wind Fury Poisonous Rush. I didn't get Wind Fury. Which means sadness. Which means pray they don't have 16 damage, 15 damage. I should have brawled. It just felt so bad. I had 2 minions on board.
True strength rises from the ashes.
Draw a card. Jesus Christ. I'm not entirely certain why I fired at that then.
It's my turn.
questions?
You know what? Fuck you. I don't need another taunt. I'll put pressure on you instead. Ah, the good button. Live.
True strength rises from the ashes.
They misplayed. It actually mattered. No, it didn't. Never mind. Oh my god, I still don't have it. Bladestorm kills the 4.
One shot is all I need.
How do I deal 2 damage? Answer, I don't think I do. In fact, I think I do this. Okay, none of these are cards I want. I'm just toying with flipping the deck, but I just saw that they're not cards I want. Pretty close game. I feel like this is the most dribbly end to a game I've ever seen.
Your blood for the sire.
It's gonna break the weapon. No, it's lethal! No, it's not. It's one-off lethal. The boar mattered. Okay, we kind of need, though, to live. And I knew the card I was drawing wasn't going to help me live. So, do I flip the deck now? What lets me live? Not a lot, to be completely honest with you. Eight damage.
Our gift of frost shields us.
No charge, please.
I'm almost out of cards.
It has to be in the deck, though, right?
Your blood for the sire.
I can wait no longer.
It was in the deck.
Make them bleed.
Probably lost because I greeted the brawl there. It was still only like a 1 in 4 though that it was... I guess 1 in 4 that would be a bad result. I feel like my opponent missed lethal as well, like 8 turns in a row, but... Because they had charge in their hand for some time. I assumed it was the bottom card of the deck.
Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. I'll keep Gorger. Power Slider. Would have been an interesting card. Yeah, also playing Brann would have been helpful. Playing my Wincon card would have been nice. Sadly, it was in that awkward place where it was on the bottom of my deck. Nor was it, you know, in the middle or on the top. Exciting Warrior opening from me, for what is meant to be a more tempo-orientated deck. And I've done nothing so far. I'm just unlucky. I'm like looking at my openings like, do I not have enough opening cards? I just didn't draw them again. It happens, right? We'll take Snapdragon. Ignis might actually just be too slow for this deck. I don't really need the armor. It's kind of in here as an elemental and beast. But I've already got elementals and beasts in the deck. I don't really super care about it. It's pretty low tempo. Okay. On the list. And by the way, this isn't Highlander, it's Control, I believe, because they're running the Rift package. Nelly, please. Not Nelly, but we are running Bouncer, so I'll take it.
In a bigger size?
Fizzle. Actually not the worst hand to fizzle. I've definitely seen worse.
Everybody, pose for the camera! Time to rock! And roll! Oh!
Very, very susceptible to 5 damage to a minion and 5 to the other minions. I know Sanitize. I know Bladestorm. Okay, that's not the worst result for me. Mainly because I can now play Asvedon and get it for cheap. Go, Asvedon!
Betrays those who abuse it.
We'll do a little Forge. We'll do a little Button Push. Again, a really good Bladestorm I've set up here. Smile. If you're running it... Oh, I didn't notice the interface told you the last spell played. Cool. Wow. 1-1-1-1. Brilliant. Fucking fantastic. Let me grab Finley. I'm going to need his services. It does put Amalgam to the bottom of the deck, but at least... I was going to say, at least we can dredge it again, but we can't, so it's going to be stuck there. Is this the greedy weapon? Who am I kidding? I'm sat in plat right now. This is definitely the 10-mana weapon. I can't remember if I mentioned in the intro, ETC was bugged with Brann. So I cut ETC from the deck. I don't know if they fixed it yet. I assume they have, but... You know, it's been a weekend. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they're out partying instead.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Well...
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
It's just how much you want to play on the board again right now.
Toys are much more fun to breed.
Wait. I put a bouncer in the deck.
That was the wrong note.
You know what? Honorable concede. I forgot I generated a card, didn't I? That wasn't the one in my deck. Alright, let's do a little iteration. I think Gorger is worthless in this deck for what I'm trying to do. That's also the wrong deck. So let's drop Gorger. You're probably too slow as well. You know what? Talon, if you pull out one Amalgam Band, I'm not actually completely giga upset about that. Where are you, Talon? Get in the deck. I know you're not a class, though. You're not a tribe. Battle Cry. I don't really want Flunky. I am having a bit of an issue with Draw. So maybe Stone Skin is fine. I am gonna mech Dynamatic. Dryscale Deputy. Oh, we've already got Nagas. Flint is funny. Do I just go with this? Do I want Talon? Talon, you don't have a tribe. Screw you, Talon. I don't need you. Alright? I think I have like one of every tribe though now. Murloc is a bit scuffed, I will admit. Party animals in the deck? I guess... No, we haven't got a dragon. We are missing a dragon. Could play a Murloc Holmes. I very just nearly said, fuck it, put Paparazzi in the deck. Whelp is not the right choice. Azurite would have been a good fit for this deck, but again, it's tribeless. And I did say that Okani, I like the idea of Okani, but I don't think it goes into this deck. I need a card. A single solitary card, and we can just start playing again. Do I just generate a card and pray? Obsidian Smith is a pirate. Riot, Shield Block, Jam Session. I mean, Jam Session at the very least is 1-all. That's not that useful. You know what? Fuck it. I'll believe that the game has fixed ETC interaction. We'll put ETC back into the game. And then my ETC will have the usual. We'll throw in Fires of Zinashiri because it's more fun than Steam Cleaner. We'll throw in Viper. And I will throw in Theater to steal things. Perfect. It hasn't got a tribe, I will admit, but it's got good stuff in it, okay? Good stuff. Playing Mistake might be not a mistake. Maybe I don't need the battle cry.
Badlands, let me hear you scream.
So Astalor is the win condition. I'm doing a really weird thing here. I might use Finley. I might just use Finley and play it as a Murloc. To get Murloc ticked off the menagerie list. Voon is a good card, though. You know what? Just so I don't do it. Just so I don't do it in the future and turn myself not into a Highlander deck again. We'll flip the deck. Debatably, my hand is better as well. What are you now? Armor. Don't care. Don't need it. Didn't ask. What's in here? Poisonous. I don't think I want to magnetize that. Debatably, I didn't want to play even. I don't super high value regard this card. Just reword those up so that was an English sentence, please. So I have two different minion types right now. This is the tuning fork orientation I kind of want it in. More value. This is draw two cards though right now.
What rhymes with choices?
And by two, I mean three.
You simply lack perspective.
Draw, draw, draw. This was, by the way, the weapon part of the reason why I didn't magnetize. Ooh, hello, Brann. How greedy do I want to be with Fizzle? I guess we've got Brann now, so I should be giga greedy.
What rhymes with choices? Thousand Needles! Are you ready to rock?
I want to learn. In Plat, people generate the 10-cost weapon. I'm going to smash your 10-cost weapon, okay? Nah.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Time to rock! And roll! Oh!
This may also be a bit too slow, the party animal. Or, I say too slow, maybe I've just not got enough minion varieties to make it justifiable to run it. Like I said, it's going to be a balancing act, okay? Right, that's actually a pretty slow turn for us to play Brann into. I appreciate that.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
I got its effect off! It was glowing gold, I believe.
The Titan slain.
They're going to generate a 10-cost weapon because they don't know what's good for them. It's also a pretty decent photograph, I think.
Adventure away!
He's got a rapid shutter mode now, Fizzle. On my hand. The only other card I would have liked in there really was one Amalgam Band.
Amuse me.
Ah, Odyn.
Your tales of victory.
Hello. Reno time!
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Adventure away! Job's done.
Okay, thankful this time we got the bad button. Here's the good button, or one of the good buttons. Voon, you can do better, buddy. I'm really toying with just Prison Yogg surrounding his face. Is that crazy? Well. I don't know why I play Yogg. Oh my god. 7 mana do nothing, you love to see it. 5 or more armor. How readily can I do that?
Fast here.
Not as readily as I would like. It does have taunt though. I think I grabbed Talon. Talon is just hard to kill. Oh my god, value, I forgot.
One shot is all I need.
It's too much value. Okay, I'll obviously generate the 10-drop weapon.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
My face.
After all I have, the future will not be lost.
Forge, heal 12. Pretty good. I'd really like to kill one of these guys. But maybe we just slow the game down, make him grind through this.
What we stood for.
Wow. Talon was the sort of thing that died. Oh my god! Pain. I think that was like the only way I died that turn was to Bladestorm. My opponent is just never punished. You know what that killed us? Gog. 7 mana do nothing. Very nice card. Should have just played a random chod.
ATC versus Anduin.
Light makes right.
Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow, 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 wow!
You don't want Fizzle. I probably don't want Roaring Applause either. And I probably don't want Dynamatic. Send it all back. I think Snapdragon as well is showing up as too slow.
I see you've brought guests.
I do like the idea of it though, because it is a battle cry that, you know, doesn't just fill my hand with gubbins. I definitely would prefer to play Snapdragon before Vooning here. Bouncer is way more impactful. You know what, Prison? You're on the list as well. My next, like, little mini refinement, you're going.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
It's Thief Priest, isn't it? I'm gonna get so salty because I already know I'm gonna lose Brann. They're gonna steal it. Or they're gonna copy it and get a copy of Brann, and there'll somehow be a Highlander deck at the same time, and then we'll lose. I'll get beat by Brann Priest. Which sounds like a cereal, or at least a breakfast variety. Coin is the last card you played. Okay. Yoink. I'll take that.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Please don't mess my dredge up. Oh my god. I think that messes my dredge up, doesn't it? Nope, it doesn't. Alright, you can have whatever spell it was. I don't care.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
My deck only has bad spells. Actually, it's the opposite. It has pretty good spells, but...
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I guess I'm just going to play this. It clears a lot of chaff.
Adventure away!
And I can't see me getting a better time to play it. Love Everlasting is not the spell I want. Huh. I am a little bit concerned. I will appreciate that I'm on 11 health. If I live, though, it's pretty good.
The time waits. Reveal Azeroth's potential.
Ammonful is certainly a card. Please be trial by fire. One of them be trial by fire.
Let's warm you up.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think this clears it. I hope this clears it. It does pretty comfortably. Now, was that a copy or was that the original? I think that was the original, right? It's gone now.
I ain't talking.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Nah. Nah. I lose Asvedon, so be it. Ah, it was Brawl that they stole. Fuck's sake. This game hates me. I'm actually convinced the game hates me. It's not a good snapshot. What are you? 3, 5, 8, 9. I think. I really need more.
Time to rock and roll.
It'll do though. You know what? Just play slower. Hopefully Brann outvalues them eventually. I just need to get to Astalor. Don't worry about any other win cons. Alright, they're now going to play Astalor. I have to worry about the win con. Well, there's Astalor. Do I just instantly vomit it out? I think so.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
This threatens lethal at the very least. And this is now a fizzleable hand.
Gift of fire empowers us.
It's fine, it's priest, they don't have direct damage. Okay, we have to send it.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Don't somehow keep the 10-9 alive, I'll be a bit upset. Holy shit, it was actually oddly close. Just need one more turn and we have lethal. It's fine, I can generate another one. I'll create more Astalors! What's in my ETC again? Viper, Fire.
Our gift of frost shields us.
One more turn again and we got him. Really? That's what Amanthor generated for you? I think the odds are we kill this, but I could be wrong. I mean, I have no other choice, so... If the 3-5 lives, we just cry. And I'm not messing around with my health. Put me 2 more armor rather than draw a card. Oh wow, Shattered Reflections in your deck. I'm actually going to have used all my Astalors. I can generate more, but... It's still impressive. Oh wow, the 8-4 is gonna live. Alright. What is it? I forgot that's how that interaction works, I'm not gonna lie. It's still whatever. It's actually completely whatever. It gave me a sneak peek of what's on the bottom of my deck. They're gonna heal back to full here as well. Oh my god, I don't trust you, Yogg. Yogg, don't do me dirty, please. I beg of you. We've had our we've had our arguments. We've had our ups or lows. I'm actually going to target the 8-8 here. Kill it. You're lucky. The last thing saved you. My hand, she is full of absolute hot trash. Wow.
You only see that in the Badlands.
Now they realize my hand is hot trash. Don't generate another one. Sure.
Toys are much more fun than brains.
Not Reno. For cards to mill. That's pretty painful too.
My hands full. Toys are much more fun to bring.
Poisonous Divine Shield. We are looking for Rush.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
This game at times is very troll. Didn't get taunt.
What rhymes with choices? Start hoofing it.
I don't want to magnetize it, but I want the 3 health. Oh my god. And by 3 health, I mean the 3 attack and the lifesteal.
Looking for a stand-up?
Copied Reno, of course he did. And I guess he's active. Yeah, of course. They're a Highlander deck at 17 cards left in deck. Well, Reno, it's time to show up, buddy. You didn't, so we lose. It's crazy I lose this game. I just want to know what's in the hand at this point. Oh, I can't even get to know that. The most unlikely series of events to lose that game. Alright. One-star card, get out of my deck. That's the final time I'm playing with you. Never again am I putting you in one of my decks. You did get the kill, I will admit, but you basically did nothing. You kind of did the bare minimum. And I don't respect that. There's actually not that many tribe warrior minions. I've never noticed before. But now that I, scroll through it, it's a pretty bleak series of cards. I might try Suspicious Pirate. I'm not going to lie. Maybe the weapon is good enough. And if I put... Wait, I've only cut 1 card. Get rid of Aftershocks as well. If I put that in, there is actually a reasonable world now where I play enough weapons that I can play my Abyssal Bases as well for a demon. Doesn't have Battle Cry, but... because it's only equipped, it's not played, so... the Sword Eater will proc it, and if I do double Sword Eater, that'll proc it twice. I've got a weapon in the deck anyway, and now we've got the Pirate as well. Right. Surely this is the improvement that we needed. I've removed 7 mana, do nothing. And replaced it with 7 mana, probably do not a lot. Time to get revenge on Priest. I guess the other thing we should consider now is in ETC, rather than putting even more value for the value gods, perhaps it would be wise... You know what? Fuck Bellowing Flames, I don't need it. Perhaps it would be wise to throw in an answer card. A beast, a pirate, party animal. He's gonna hit things. I think next on the list of things that go are party animal and snapdragon probably, but then you're starting to remove the point of the depth. Also, by the way, I've still not seen Needlerock Totem yet today. Any chance of you showing up at some point? I could play it, or I could not play it.
How many fingers do you see?
Not again. Not fake overheal priest. I will race you overheal priest, okay?
Someone call for the doctor.
The perfect hiding spot.
All we have to do... What is this? That's actually perfect. All we have to do is live. If we live, we win eventually.
Need some atmosphere?
That's a great thing for me as well.
Rock on! A diet high in iron.
I mean, with taunt is in your way, I'll save the coin for next turn, where it's good for Brann and Drone Deconstructor plus Bouncer.
Light sings, and the impure fall.
Never mind. New plan. One. Trial by fire has to be better here.
We stand together.
I'll take a damage.
Our hearts go out to you.
Need more lava.
Cool. I'd like to kill that. Going to be hard/impossible, but I would like to kill it. Oh, these are undead. I didn't realize. Very useful.
You love my new recipe.
We stand together.
I'll risk it. I know 110 health. The totem will save me, though. Astalor will save me.
Light sings,
Pull up.
and the impure fall.
Pull up deck.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Taunt. I was hoping for rush, but you can't always get what you want, right? There was a shout there to do Astalor instead, but I think the 1/1 taunt is fine.
Our hearts go out.
Oh, another Heartthrob. A little bit troll, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, obviously this has to die.
Arcane bolt.
Don't do me dirty. It could have been better, could have been worse.
Let's warm you up.
The odds were that we won the brawl. It was one of those rare situations where I brawled with my board being more full than my opponent. But I was kind of like, if I clear that board, I think I win. Viper's probably pointless. Fires, I don't want to use it. I'll take Theatar.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Do I have any taunt minions in my deck? I do, Abyssal Bassist.
Pick me! Pick me!
Last spell was Holy Nova.
Magic betrays.
Good enough for me.
You have been.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We've beaten an opponent. 1-4. You know what? That was a tough battle. They had like the dream draw for Overheal Priest as well. Or near to it. The only thing that went wrong for them was the buff from the elemental hit the stealth minion. Oh my god, I've not seen a paladin yet today. This is the third deck I'm playing in this recording. I'm stunned I haven't seen one. They're probably going to be pretty tempo orientated. I will keep my hand. I like my 1-2-3 ish. Voon is actually not a great 3, but I may not play Party Animal. Who knows? We'll see.
The light dims, but we fight.
Voon is suddenly good. Because this is like the dream thing for Voon to copy. Oh. Odd. Odd trade as well. Sure. Just tempo Voon.
Need a bit more spice over here.
I can't. I'm sorry, I know you're a Murloc. I actually don't think I'd trade this off either. It doesn't really help me to make the trade. They might as well just do it for me. I know I could have hit it with the 4-3, but... I kind of want to break the weapon when they have nothing on board.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, they're just going to break it for themselves.
Reporting for duty.
It's only 4-4. Okay, Viper, back to the deck.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I can't hear you.
Not a great turn.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian. A red sun rises.
That seems very balanced, by the way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 3. This is really stinky.
We stand together. We stand together. We stand together.
I could leave the 5-5 up. You know what? I don't actually hate this play. If they want to make a good trade, well, I say a good trade. If they want to make a trade, then so be it. Oh my god. The actual dream. Last spell was Judge Unworthy. That works for me.
Magic betrays those who abuse it. Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar.
I think we'll gain some survivability here.
That step was your last.
No.
Remember this day.
Of course they have the Countess and 7, why wouldn't you? Alright. It's time to decide. Time to play bans or not time to play the bans? I could also Power Slider for a 6-7. I think I Power Slide for a 6-7. I can't take 7 damage at this point. I'll trade minions. It's too scary at 21 health. Versus Paladin that's about to generate some 0-mana legendaries. Okay, that's actually really good for me. Oh, I have to play this at this point. I played the wrong one. I played the copy. Also, I didn't get Taunt in that, but I did get Stealth and Wind Fury, so... swings and roundabouts. Pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
Rush, Poisonous, no Wind Fury this time.
Done.
That was pretty clutch. Okay, there's Brann.
For you are graced with my presence.
Wow, they're saving the weapon for lethal. Kinda surprised, not gonna lie. Okay, do I have the time to play Brann here?
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
Because I can break the weapon, yes.
Toys are much more fun to break. Done.
The light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Oh my god, are we doing it? Rush Divine Shield. Just in case.
Adventure away!
Trade. I mean, if they play the Aura here, then we're not dead. They play Thanatum, we're not dead. Two, 4, 6, 9. I'm 3 off lethal. Holy game! That was a little bit of a spicy finale again. Alright, give me another one.
versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow, 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 wow.
Snapdragon's never going to get better than playing it just from the opening, right? Bouncer can get its effect. We can keep Asvedon. Tuning Fork is also fine. It's a decent early control-ish card. And Snapdragon plus Finley is a combo.
Bask in my radiance.
I will be playing the... Actually, be careful if you play the Tuning Fork. If you generate a card that is in your deck, you will turn off your Highlanderness. Which, you know, if you're a worse player of the game than I, maybe it's an error you'll make, right? Right? Okay, Primordial Drake's not in my deck. So this is fine. It's also not the absolute worst thing to put into my deck. It's also not a bad thing to get a double battle cry on. Reno! Alright, we're not flipping the deck anymore.
Rock on!
Oh shoot, it's Elemental Mage. Wow, that was a slow opening. So, if they're running Therazane, as long as I Reno the Therazane, I think we just win. They won't be able to outvalue me then.
Bask in my radiance.
Odd cards to run. By the way, my next turn is actually hot trash right now. We don't want to play Dynamatic. Voon is definitely a better alternative. Hang on a minute. We're copying 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Do I have to burn the coin? Yes.
What rhymes with...
Well, I don't have to burn the coin, but I will lose out on the Amalgam, and the Amalgam is the best card, so...
We gonna need more room in the bench.
3, 6, 10. I don't care about milling other cards right now. Brann would obviously be a low roll for me to lose it. But the rest of the hand is fine. Even if we don't get Brann this game, this hand's pretty good. By the way, did that copy in a random order then for Voon? I thought it went left to right. I mean, obviously it didn't because it didn't do that. Nah, it's also a pretty low roll.
I love this energy.
There's never going to be a good turn to play Asvedon. If it's Elemental Mage, the only spells they're probably running are generate 3 random elementals, do 2 damage, get a 1/2. I need Therazane to live. Three, 6, 9. I'm intentionally not going to attack it or break it because Reno will save the day. I thought they might do that. Okay. Wow. That's a good thing for Prismatic Elemental. Well, it's Reno time. It's Reno time.
Looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
That's the fine button to lose. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god, they get the lifesteal off it as well. Doesn't matter, but they do. The principle. How many? 2? Are you crazy?
It's so crazy, it just might work.
Rush will kill it now. Didn't get rushed. Didn't get torn even.
Job done.
Well, let's hope they don't have 10 damage.
Nice to meet you. My fire be burned.
Fucking rag.
If I could, I would. If I could, I would.
Any way of living through this turn?
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I didn't get rush again. Actually crazy.
Fast here.
They have lethal guaranteed, by the way. Oh my god! Pain. Pain, pain, pain. Pain. Alright, let me see if I can make a few changes. I mean, we've done the 7 now, but... It's not a strict rule, right? The 7. Snapdragon, you're too slow. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not it. I don't dislike Party Animal. And I think cutting down one beast will make everything else way better. Man, maybe just throwing another... just an undead in here. Maybe that is the answer. Throwing an Umbral Geist or something, because... Or a Vizier. Maybe actually Nerubian Vizier is fine. I have Amalgam, so we can proc it. And it is a battle cry. You know what? Get in the deck, Nerubian. Suspicious Pirate... You're kind of in here because you're a pirate, I'm not going to lie. Other things, I don't think Theatar is paying off. I actually think I'd prefer to have another Brawl in here, just as an answer. Dynamatic is arguably not the correct choice. I will drop it. The principle of Dynamatic isn't crazy, by the way. If you get the duplicate of it and you just play it onto, you know, an empty board, if you pretend this just says, like, Battlecry deal 10 damage, brand new split amongst all minions except for mechs, then it's not crazy. Well, I say not crazy. If you just say it's that, but you only get the effect on an empty board, it's actually not a wild effect. I don't want Sanitize because I'm trying to play tempo orientated. Or at least I want minions on board. So I don't want symmetrical board clears because it doesn't help me. I am struggling a bit with staying alive. Staying alive. Fuck, maybe Flunky's fine. I just really want a tribe on it because it makes my party animals so much better if I'm hitting things. Newsflash, if your cards target your cards, typically better than cards not targeting your cards. Do I got Bubbler in the deck? But what, I have got an Elemental in the deck, that's fine. Click Clocker. Click Clocker isn't completely insane. It actually targets a decent number of stuff, but... Any ideas, chat? What should be my other cards? Fuck, maybe Frequency Oscillator, because... You know what? I don't hate Frequency Oscillator. It'll hit the Amalgams as well. And I might get one Amalgam banned up a turn earlier. I'm actually going to drop Drone Deconstructor for it. Which doesn't really help me because I know I'm stuck in the same situation I was before. Mermy is an undead Murloc, and we haven't got any Murlocs in deck so far. I mean, Slurz Spear is a Naga, but the problem with that is I don't actually run that many spells in the deck anymore. I think there is a correct orientation of these cards that leads you to a good deck. I'm just trying to discover it. Fuck, maybe Dryscale Deputy is fine. It's a Naga, it is effectively like draw a card. The spells in the deck are all generally pretty decent. I just have to be careful for Finley. Because if I start duplicating cards, then obviously you get into Finley troubles. Okay. We've amended it. Let's keep going. So this is going to be a bit of a longer recording, YouTube. As you can already see, I imagine if you've clicked on the video. I just want to get to a better place with this, and I might come back and revisit it later. I do think this is a better idea than the Odyn package. If it's better than Excavate, I don't know yet.
Your time grows short.
Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow, 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 wow.
Reno just good enough to hold? Question mark. From the Depths is actually another card that I should consider cutting. Because I'm not particularly heavy anymore. In fact, it's very, very much... I should remove it.
Want to hear my playlist?
It just doesn't have a place in the deck anymore. Well, there's the coin. I was going to say, do I coin 3? Nope. We coin on 5 for a Brann. Oh, spicy cards. Okay, we don't need Finley. Bladestorm maybe because they're going to generate a ton of dudes right now. Yeah, and we don't need Voon right now. And Voon gets better once we played Brann. I thought that was coming up. I had a sneaky suspicion. I'm not sure it's the right play, though, still. Wait, next turn I'm coin Branning, almost certainly. So I need to make a more proactive play. I mean, I could do both. Why not do both? I'll leave you a trade. And I will keep Brawl to recover the board. That's annoying. It's objection or counterspell. So I'm not playing Brann next turn. And Power Slider has to go into it. I'd probably get the trade, though. Oh, it's objection.
Time to rock!
Fuck objection, get out of the game. Like, rotate it early. I hate that secret.
Guess who?
Magic and magma go hand. Magic and magma go hand in hand.
Surely they only would do this if this was counterspell.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
Explosive. Alright. I'll just casually take this to the face.
Smuggle.
Oh my god. I'm just getting trolled by Hearthstone now. Just hard trolled by Hearthstone. Why would you put a giant board? Oh, I guess to trick me. I guess to trick me. I was so certain that was counterspell before. Just get objection out of the game. It's that simple. It has no place in Hearthstone. Don't even put it in Wild. Just Hall of Fame it instantly. Get rid of it. Bad card. Can't really play around it easily. Stops you playing the game.
A true icon has come to hear me perform.
Real rockers do it for the music, not the fame.
Coin Forge. Sure. Sure, why not? What a surprise, is Creation Protocol. You think they're going to grab Amanthul from this? No, that's stupid.
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar.
These are all bad. For me. I think Battle Pickaxe, though, is only good for me. And no good for the opponent.
Welcome aboard.
We do have a few taunts. Alright, that's all the Creation Protocol's gone. Can't be oh no, it could be Amanthul again, sorry. Oh, it's Astral Automaton, never mind. They're going for memes.
What? No costume?
I'm gonna play the Quill Ball mainly so that I can play a Backstage Bouncer.
My power is as infinite as the stars.
Alright, never mind. We're going down a different line entirely. Hold the weapon charge. Oh, never mind. That's the play.
No matter the danger,
I was like, there's different things I could do in the next turn. Do I play ETC to get out my bro? No, we're just playing Brann. Brann, and then we're just going to vomit Astalors at them. And eventually we'll beat them. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. You know what? I think the correct play here is to play Sword Eater. And I might as well just swing then.
rock on!
Because now I can play Abyssal Basis on top of it. I lose the long-term value for some immediate value. And I think I can just overrun this deck, assuming it's the Creation Protocol deck, which it seems to be. I guess at the end of the day, the game plan here is just live for 2 more turns, and then we win. So that's not a copy of Amanthul, that is just Amanthul himself. And I think they played it from the right. I mean, it's come from Switcheroo, so it's definitely not Creation Protocol.
A world cleansed of evil.
Asvedon is currently draw 4 cards. Do I want draw 4 cards right now? Probably not.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I'll gain my extra armor, please. And then I simply don't care about you anymore.
Arcane bolt. Hold no more.
Where's your meme deck now, priest? I see you have all these switcherood and you have all these fucking little mech men.
We will scour the strata of this land.
Okay. Unexpected.
Say cheese.
Rock on!
We just need to live.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, 4 turns of Astalor coming from my opponent. Good luck.
My power is as infinite.
By the way, this doesn't matter for the Astral automatons because they're already 1 mana, right? So who cares?
Infinite as the stars.
Oh, it was any creation protocol.
Infinite as the stars.
Wait, why did you do that? Don't they have Rush? Right, here goes number 1. How many things live? More stuff than I'd like. I'll take the 4-2 off. Alright, you get to push 21, 28, 32 damage. Wow.
The legacy of the Titan can never die!
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I'm pretty certain this is lethal. It is. I was like, it's irrelevant of what comes behind that, because I think you're dead now. Also, the 8-8 would have swung through. Alright, that felt very fun and interactive for my opponent. Then again, they were playing a deck that just ignored what I was doing. They were just playing their own game, so... I don't feel bad about it. There, I said it. First Hunter I think I played tonight.
I hear the call of the wilds. Badlands, let me hear you scream!
So Astalor is one of the win cons for this deck, but I'm not sure it's a card that I actually just want in my hand. I can't have 3 drops, right? What is the most likely Hunter deck I'm playing against right now? It's probably Big Hunter, but I'm not entirely certain. It could be Arcane as well. If it's Arcane, I want to go fairly quickly, so I think I'll keep Steam Guarding as the most tempo-orientated play I had. And I'll just have 4 3 drops. Why not?
Always love to meet my fans.
Want to hear my playlist?
Temptation to coin 3, but let me see what they're doing first. Turn 2 Hunter, you're pushing the button and or generating tons of 4/1s probably.
Quickly. Here, God.
Okay, so it is Big Hunter. Do I protect the 2/1? You know what? I'm going to. I have a good feeling about you. 2/1. I think you're going to achieve great, great things. Next time I'm probably just going to play Voon. I'd like to get another card from it, but... Tempo Voon, I suppose. Okay, that's not the card I wanted from it. Smart ass. Maybe it is. Maybe you are the card I wanted. Maybe you're the one that I want. No, wait, no you're not. I can't flip my deck now. Of course. A secret, you say? Well, don't know what the secret is.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
I'm mainly putting this totem here just to annoy my opponent. Make them trade a 4/1 into it. I'm kind of surprised I didn't proc the secret. I'm actually kind of surprised there's a secret in the deck.
I raise, you fold.
The living drop all kinds of things.
It's not the world's best brawl. It's not awful. I assume this is Wandering Monster, then. Throw a Quillbore into the Quillbore gods.
Let me hear you make some noise.
Give me a chance to win the brawl. Okay. I'm going to say the quill ball mattered.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Is that specific? Oh, it doesn't matter. Flip the deck. What would I be looking for? Trial by fire, I guess.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Found it.
We stand together. We stand together. We stand together. We stand together. We stand together.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Okay. Taunt up. So Brann and Reno are somewhere in the middle of the deck. Okay, that does matter. I really don't want to Bladestorm this. School teacher, find me a better solution.
Anybody?
That's the better solution. I am going to lose the 1-1.
Pick me! Pick me!
I'll live with it. Alright. Face is apparently the place. Oh, that's horrible at the end.
Any questions? Any questions?
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar!
I have to be very careful here, because I don't want to give them the weapon. But you know what? And I also don't want to attack because of Wandering Monster. Cool. There is gain 5 armor in this tuning fork as well. Oh, that's lethal. Any chance, you know, Brann, Reno, the Amalgam, any of those cards want to show up this game? I only flip the deck to, like, look for it. Remind me as well, take from the depths out the deck. It shouldn't be in here.
I am Rafa, the supreme salesman.
Badlands, let me hear you scream.
Nah. It's a pirate, it's an elemental, it's ETC.
You here for the tour?
The amount of times where, like, I'm begging for one of my, you know, expensive cards to show up, my top-end cards, and then it just shows up immediately in the game afterwards. It's just absurd. Therazane is an elemental, I will concede. Is it the right elemental? I mean, the other cards are pretty bad as well. Silvermoon Sentinel is probably the most sensible. And I do have an elemental in hand, so I don't get that synergy. It does work with the band, though. The Amalgams will get the effect. I think that is the most sensible choice. It took a lot for me to not take Therazane there, though. The one thing that, like, made me really think about it was the odds of me just drawing one Amalgam Band next turn, and Therazane literally being 7 mana, 7/5 taunt. I.e. would just be bad.
It's only good for smashing.
Of course. Kind of what I was thinking, of course that's in the deck.
Rock on.
Yo-ho! Set sail for the snack bar!
They might be able to use Battle Pickaxe. I think this is the one they're least likely to pick. And it's also the one that is least likely to cause me grief. The other two have a potential to actually screw me over, so I'm not even going to risk it. Alright, they're embracing the mini set. That's cool. I still maintain that I think this is going to be a 5-star card.
And now, the premiere act.
I think this is going to be in, like, all Warlock decks going forwards. It's such a good card. Anyway, do I want another pirate? I'm not convinced I do.
The snake in your vein.
What? No costume?
You know what I think I want in this deck? I think after removing, oh my god, after removing Lava Gorger, I think I want something that keeps me alive. I think I'm just taking too much damage over the course of the game. Okay, it's sludge. Wow, they are fully embracing it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know this was in the set. Huh. Okay. Okay, that's a card. It's a card that's in Hearthstone. I remember that card. Generate a pirate. Generate a beast. Generate a good beast, please. It's also, I suppose, the next step of that process. Okay. 5/5 Amalgam. I should get Steam Cleaner and clean their deck. That might have been the better play for the last turn, because I want on 7 to coin Reno.
Time's running out. Shining's only good for smashing.
Kind of lucky. I don't have Steam Cleaner in the deck. I'm so dumb. I'm so unfucking believably dumb. That's basically just a body to try and eat a sludge barrel. Coin Arena. That's all I can do, or I die.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Don't destroy the entire bottom of your deck, please. Like that. Warlock, you're not as good as you think you are, okay? I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna refine this list eventually, and then I won't be afraid of you anymore. Okay. You should not be in the deck, 1000%. I'm beginning to think Party Animal is also too slow for the deck. I'm just dying right now. Dying too much. That is the issue. Death. A little bit of lack of value as well, but death is becoming a big problem. Suspicious Pirate as well, I don't think you're cutting the mustard. Who will keep me alive? What about Marut? Maybe Marut keeps me alive. Disposal bot. Chagall. Maybe Chagall keeps me alive. Sidon Atheris is actually quite funny. I did consider putting it in the deck. Because doubling the battle cry effectively turns into what its original effect was, and it used to be the great win condition. Okay, I'm cutting party animal as well. I'm going to keep with the menagerie slightly, but I'm only going to lean onto this now as Voon, Power Slider, and the Amalgam Band. I think they're the big three huge payoffs for doing this. And by huge, I mean pretty big. Then I need cards that keep me alive. It's an issue. Living is issue. Shield Block. Shield Block is a card. Maybe they... Oh my god, I'm going full circle. Maybe I bring it back to the excavate package. If that is the case, and that's all I'm worried about, drop Bassist as well. And then just slot in Blast Charge, Reinforced Plating, Kobold Miner, Burrow Buster, and ideally one more place for Badlands Brawler. And we just go with that. Perhaps the Tuning Fork can then drop. I have enjoyed it though, it has been doing some decent work. But goodbye. Right, this is the big change. We've gone back to the mining package. Maybe the mining package is fine. It has more control options in it, more staying alive. HighlanderMenage Warrior, go. How many games am I going to play of this? I'm probably going to play maybe 2 or 3 more games. I need to eat at some point, and it's nearly 10 PM. But this will give me a place to start next time if we want to refine this further.
Versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Badlands, let me hear you scream! Wow, 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 wow.
I don't mind what we tested out. I think it was, again, going back to what I started the very stream, but this might not be on YouTube. I talked about the Journal of Aurology, right? If you don't know what the Journal of Aurology is, it is a scientific journal where people post, like, projects or, like, experiments they performed that didn't work. And I have huge respect for the journal because so many people, like, publish stuff in, like, science where it's worked, you know, like a smattering of times and, like, no one can, like, repeat it and you lose contact with, like, the authors and, you know, this thing just goes into the scientific literature and some poor postgrad in the future is going to try and replicate this and just never be able to do it. This is a great Bladestorm. Rather than doing that, or, you know, someone may have tested out an experiment and it's just not worked. Maybe they worked 3 years on it and it just never came to fruition. And then all that happens is it goes into a thesis and no one sees it again. What if they publish it into the Journal of Aurology? Where people can look in the future and go like, oh, this team, they tried to do this. This is what my project was going to be on. And it didn't work. It just flat out didn't work. They tested this, this, and this. You know, you can build upon, you know, the shoulders of giants, right? And I think ignoring some of your, you know, your data that doesn't work is foolish. Anyway, to bring it back to, off the tangent again. Is this rainbow, by the way? I just saw frost and blood. We're building off the back of giants, i.e. We've made errors, and now we've videographed the errors so that you won't make these mistakes. But it was definitely worth testing this more like tempo menagerie deck. Warrior is oddly just lacking a few early minions for the menagerie package, I think. I think that's the big problem. It did solve my original issue, though, of... my hand was just always full. So it definitely was a step in the right direction. 4-5. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Things where I can see. We do what the living cannot.
Not a lot of great stuff in the box. Okay. Yo-ho, yo-ho, Pirate's Life for me. Draw 2 cards or play Amalgam. I think I play Amalgam. That's funny. I'll take Pufferfish. Gonna make some trades? Yeah. Fizzle, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you're it.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Potentially order there, and by potentially, it was definitely order. No, it wasn't. Actually, no, it wasn't. That was correct. I think I would have rather the 2 damage gone onto the Steam Guardian than Puffer Fist. So that was fine. And I couldn't play the Steam Guardian first because I needed the Puffer Fist effect to go off. Anyway, this is a really good spell to duplicate. So it's double red, single frost. Because that's in your deck. Nothing better to play right now. I toyed with playing Trial by Fire into Roaring Applause to draw an additional card, but I don't think that's the right play. It's another one of those games where just not drawing Brann. That's in your deck. They're in your deck. I mean, there's a great Bellowing Flames. Have they forged this game? No. I think I'm going to get more value from Rustrock Viper still. I can't play Fires until I at least play Brann. If I wanted to go down that meme pathway. Wow. You obliterated a 4/4 and you had a 5/1 weapon.
Embrace the gift of death as I have.
Very strange turn of events. You saved the weapon and decided not to. I guess you've decided that I must have grabbed Rustrock Viper.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
Give me a bit of extra armor. So the name of the game now is just find Astalor. And then fizzle it.
The citadel stands strong.
I still don't fully get what my opponent's deck is right now. Like, why would you run the single Frost in the deck? Is it for the new card, the new weapon? Oh, there's Astalor. I think we do play Trial by Fire first. But which one? 5-2. 5-2-3, I guess.
We stand together. We stand together. We stand together.
The arcane enlightens us.
Together.
That'll do. Good enough. I assume the name of the game for that deck is Freeze My Face and then just start smoking me, but you're missing out on the 5 damage freeze all minions, and I feel like that's better. Okay.
What little time.
Embrace the gift of death.
Okay. There's a lot of good stuff. Is it better than playing Astalor? I was going to say 2 times, but do I need to play it 2 times? What was the last spell you played? Remorseless Winter.
Say cheese.
Pretty good. Also, it goes off twice, so did I need the trade? I don't know. That feels good. I'm feeling happy about the board. It's going to take one hell of a weapon for you to not be dead here. Also, you have no weapon in deck. So I guess it is some sort of weapon Death Knight deck. But they've only played... Have you played 1 weapon so far? You've played Ashbringer. What are your other weapons? What are your other weapons? I want to know. It must be another Corrupted Ashbringer. So you're running 2 weapons in the deck with 2 rune forgings. You're not even running a new weapon. I don't understand. Just let me out. Let me out of this deck game. Alright, let's try and get this back to 5 and 7. If we get it back to 5 and 7, we started like 0 and 4. So we're at least, you know, improving the deck. We are actually iterating upon it and making a difference.
ETC!
100% win rate against Death Knights. You'll love to see it.
Will serve.
Okay, that's certainly a decision that I need to make.
Badlands, let me hear you scream. Wah, 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 wah.
I think I put Reno back in the deck and I keep Brann. The deck is built more on Brann than Reno. And it's a default portrait Death Knight, which makes me think it's the Plague Death Knight, so I might actually need Pfizer Zinashiri. And actually playing Pfizer Zinashiri after I've played Brann is probably fine. It would suck to lose Reno, but it is what it is. I think this is more content than my other hand. Sadly, I did draw Brawl after that, but... I'll just top deck for 4 turns, sorry. I'm sure that won't be an issue. Oh, this shows the entire set of excavates.
Job's done.
Cool. I've still not seen the new elemental one. In fact, I don't even see it on the list. Where is it? I don't even know how I scroll down that window, whatever. Did they take it out again? Or is it not even in here? It's not on here, so they haven't updated this yet. Or I haven't updated the window. One or the other. Oops. Damn it. Have they changed the hitbox on this? I swear I was hovering that. The hitbox on this map. Whatever. Close enough. What is my opponent doing, by the way? They're hovering cards. I don't know what I'm playing against. Which makes it really awkward when I want to pick the Fire of Zinashiri when I don't know what I'm going up against. I'm just not going to do anything.
I have but little time.
Olive Yeti, play a card, please. I feel like I'm getting baited by my opponent, which is why I'm kind of like trying not to just vomit everything onto the board and just smoke them down. All right.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
I have but little.
So it was triple unholy. We figured it out. Probably not the best idea for triple unholy Death Knight to skip the first 6 turns of the game. Not what I would recommend. Let's see if I crash my game now. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We didn't crash the game.
The snake in your veins.
And roll! Venture away!
I have but little time.
Still don't have lethal. Unless the school teacher has an answer.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Fuck, the school teacher had an answer. That would have been lethal. I'll keep it. I'll keep that for a rainy day. And I'll keep that for a rainy day. I'll give you one more because I'm a generous man.
I can't hear you. Things where I can see 'em.
I'm counting the win, by the way. After some of the games I've had earlier, I'm counting the win. Alright, turns out I have a chance to go 6 and 7. Also, that was probably a good matchup for me, and I had a reasonable draw. It's Death Knight again, isn't it? Oh, Warlock, never mind.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Badlands, let me.
Okay, I'm actually going to keep ETC on the grounds that I'm going to take Steam Cleaner and I'm going to Steam Clean the toxic sludge that goes into the bottom of their deck. By the way, why does it say I have a 100% win rate against this deck when it's not 100%, it's 0? I'm pretty certain I've never beat it. Are you okay, Firestone?
The snake in your veins. Drown in your sorrows.
Abyssal Curse.
Things where I can
Don't give a shit. I can't be bothered. Another archetype that's rotating out soon, and I'm pretty happy it's rotating out. Seen enough of Abyssal Curse now. Oh, interesting forge. If it's Abyssal Curses, what do I want? Wait, what's the game plan here? What am I doing? I guess it's the weapon, just as a minion. I don't super care about Brawl in the matchup. I don't care about Fighters in a Share. We don't have Steam Cleaner. I should also stop meaning and putting Fighters in a Share in my ETC. That would also be a pretty helpful thing to do. Steam Cleaner is just better. Okay, so it's Snake Warlock. Sure. In theory, I feel like I should do pretty well here. It's only a theory, though. Basically, the theory is most of the cards are going to be bouncing cards, so... they're not going to have answers for everything I have every single turn. I'm also going to keep that Abyssal Curse in hand so that they can't mill me. Really didn't want that one. Play you because you're a minion. And I like tempo. Deal. Bladestorm's not going to be that impactful this matchup. Good 3-drop treasure, please. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. That's really useful, though. You're losing Zakul. That's your lifesteal basically gone now, other than the snake. The sneaky snake. Hello, co-host Melly. How you doing? It's like, father, give me some treats. Co-host, I'll let you know your clock's off by an hour. You get treats in like, well, 50 minutes. Sure. That probably means they have... oh no, never mind. I was going to say maybe they have Dark Vein. They have Diddly Squat is what that means. Draw 2 cards. I can put the Abyssal Curse on the bottom of the deck, but I shouldn't do it because I've got 2 copies of Brawl. And that would ruin everything.
You will not come closer.
turn one of these into a 6/7? No. What am I doing right now? Misplaying is what I'm doing. I still can't Finley this. I can't put the Brawl on the bottom of the deck. I don't even have that much... In fact, I have no Dredge now, so... Just keep putting the pressure on, that's all I can do.
Candle Mudslayer.
One more for Snake. They get the impossible dream. An undead, you say? Bro, you've really fucked this up for me, actually. Because if I could get Reno, we'd be in such a good spot right now. But I just can't get Reno.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! We stand together!
That was a misplay. Because of Kolgan. I should have sent it back. That's my bad. That's some 10 PM Hearthstone mistakes. They still can only bounce a snake 2 times. And they need to bounce it 3 for victory. That was such a bad play from me. I even thought as soon as I got the Azurite, I could see I could get the Azurite Ox. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you're gonna just generate your own Azurite Ox, I suppose. Wait. This might be very... No, I assume you're gonna just instantly play it if you copy it. Otherwise, this is really smooth brain, what you're about to do. They just get the good one. The one they want.
Time to rock! And roll!
It's my turn!
I have to kill that.
Any questions?
You know what? I could... That's pretty funny. I mean, I know you've got Snake, so... What I don't know is if you have Dark Vein and can proc it. Because if you can, you're going to get out of this turn at least. It's probably not helping you.
You will not almost up.
Definitely not helping you. I can already tell you now the hand is just full of bounce cards, which is the problem with Snake Warlock, right? If you put it under any degree of, like, slight pressure, they just fall over. Alright, well, YouTube and Twitch, that's going to do it for this episode. I don't know if you enjoyed this longer 3-hour. Make the deck better. If you don't like it, then let me know, and in the future I'll just try and do it off camera where I go through and iterate on the deck. But this was, you know, I think we definitely improved. We started with 4 losses, so since the big change at the start, we've gone 6-3. But yeah, I definitely will come back and play a little bit more of this, because I do like Brann, I like the idea of the deck, but it does suck when you don't draw Brann in your Brann deck. Anyway, thanks YouTube, thanks Twitch. Hopefully I'll be streaming again tomorrow, we'll see. For YouTube, who knows when that's going to be. And yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you again. Bye!